And yeah, I mean, this is definitely a hand that we can raise from the button here depending on the action. Yeah, I mean, I honestly think, like, this guy is opening, like, way too many hands, so I actually am just gonna put in the 3-bet here. Like, we have position. And this is definitely, like, a good board to just continue bluffing. Yeah, so I'm not too... Oh, he didn't fold. Like, I imagine if he has, like, a hand like pocket nines, he's probably just going to fold here now. Because at this point, we can just threaten to go all in on the river. Yeah, so at this point here, he's making a decision for his tournament life. So, yeah, like, if he has a weak hand, he's going to find the fold button. Like, I imagine, like, even a hand that's, like, as strong as, like, ace-10, he's going to consider just folding there. Because we've been playing so tight, we're repping a really strong hand, and we're threatening to take all of his chips on the river. So yeah, I mean, obviously we have kings here, which is nice. You know, still gonna only open to 2.5x, you know, make it consistent. Not trying to tip off our hand. You know, if we just pick up the blinds here, that's not the end of the world. Yeah, I mean, getting 3-bet is obviously pretty good. I mean, this is one of those spots where, like, we're 132 big blinds effective. Like, we're just gonna try to get it all in. Like, if he has aces, he has aces. It kind of is what it is. Like, he can definitely have, like, queens, jacks, ace, king, maybe ace, queen suited. I mean, and if he just folds any hand that has an ace, like, we're happy about that. Like, if he just folds ace, queen suited here, we're actually pretty happy because that has, like, 35% equity against us. If this guy open raises, I'll probably actually just call. Because it's very hard to have a balanced 3-betting range here. So yeah, this is actually, like, sort of a good, like, learning spot here. So I would actually flat aces here. Like, I literally flat aces. And the reason why is because this guy's a 9-3. He's opening under the gun. So it's very hard. Like, we're never going to be 3-betting as a bluff, right? Like, we're never going to be 3-betting like a hand like king queen or king jack or something like that. We're basically only going to be 3-betting for value. But if we're only 3-betting for value, it makes it very easy for him to, like, play well against our 3-bet. So here, we're just going to bet for slightly under 2/3 pot. Like, it gets checked around to us. It's a pretty dry board. So, like, we can definitely be bluffing here. So I mean, I could see a light call. Like, if he has, like, pocket nines, I could see him just calling here. But, I mean, we take it down, and that's fine, too. Yeah, like, versus a min-raise from middle position. We're just gonna flat. I mean, we could actually consider 3-betting. So yeah, I'm actually gonna call, and then, well, I was gonna say, depending on the turn action, go for a check raise. The thing is, since he got 2 callers, this person isn't likely to just continue betting, which makes me want to just put in the bet myself. I mean, we could be up against some boats. And, like, if we get raised here, like, it's actually a very interesting spot. But, like, if the turn was, like, a total brick, you know, we could consider just calling, too. I mean, not consider calling. Consider just betting or check raising or something along those lines. Like, this is pretty thin, so, like, I'm just gonna bet half pot. And if he does, like, shove, it certainly gives us room to consider folding. I mean, if yeah, oh my god, this is just such a shitty spot. I mean, is he ever gonna raise with just a jack? Like, probably not. It's a really shitty spot, but, like, I don't, like, expect him to just ever be bluffing there, and we can basically only beat a bluff. Like, he can have king jack for a boat. You know, he can have queen jack. He can have, you know, pocket kings, pocket queens. I mean, we could even consider just check calling. Yeah, this is actually a decent spot to put in a 3-bet here. Because we've got, like, 2 blockers. But yeah, that's, like, a really, really shitty spot. And now we just get 4-bet. Man, things are not going our way. Yeah, it's a pretty good spot to attack here. All right, so we flop top pair on a pretty dry board. Yeah, I mean, I definitely think we have the best hand here. Like, the vast majority of the time. Like, obviously we're gonna bet here. And, like, if we get check raised all in, I'd say we probably just have to go with it. Because, like, there's a lot of possible draws that he could have. And I don't expect him to, like, limp call with ace-queen very often. Like, obviously he can have a set. He can have, like, pocket nines, pocket threes, maybe queen nine suited. But yeah, I mean, now we're basically just back to the starting stack for this particular tournament. Yeah, I mean, ace-10 off though, we can try to pick up the blinds here, or you know, maybe get like a call from the big blind and play poker. Or maybe get like a 4-way hand. Or get squeezed and have to fold. Like, god damn it. I swear, like, we're getting squeezed so much. We got 30 hands on him. He hasn't 3-bet so far. With what? Not very many opportunities. Alright, I mean, here, I mean, like, I don't think people are specifically, like, trying to attack us. I think we just, you know, been getting involved in some awkward spots. I mean, especially since, like, Molo Beverlo, like, hasn't been folding to 3-bets. To me, that makes it less likely that this can be a bluff. Because, like, obviously Ikasun might think that we're going to fold, but he kind of knows that Molo isn't going to fold. So I would expect that it was probably for value. Yeah, it's kind of an awkward hand. And let's see, in tournament here, we're like 24 big blinds deep. This guy is actually like on the tighter side. So like I kind of just like flatting. This spot's probably a check fold. This is just not a good board for our hands. If he checks back, things maybe get interesting. Well, I mean, we can definitely have like more flushes in our range than he can. Like, I actually think we bet like half pot to maybe get hands like jacks and queens to fold. Like, the problem is he's also probably checking back some ace highs on the flop. Yeah, I think this is a decent all-in spot. I actually think he'll fold a pair of aces here. Like, we'll probably get called by 2-pair or better. Oh, man, he rivered 2-pair. Oh, that sucks. So, like, we actually had the right read, ironically enough. It's just that he rivered 2-pair. Like, if the river was a brick and we'd shoved, I think he's definitely folding. But he just said, well, I rivered 2-pair, I have to call. Man, that sucks.